No. Shoot at my body! To the city! Roger. Dad looking out. Murder!
This is like radio
Crap orbiting the city!
We have your visual.
Back up! Take cover! Back up! Back up!
Low buildings. That's alien. That ain't. Come on.
Army Black Hawk inbound.
Remember Victor, 1.2 clicks north. Here, now!
You want a piece of it?
Oh, settle in, my sweet dreamers, and let me tell you a tale. Imagine, if you will, a desperate scramble across a dying planet, where our brave, heroic Maximals raced against time. They journeyed all the way to our very own Earth, bearing a treasure beyond compare, a powerful artifact known as the Transwarp Key. Centuries flew by like stardust on the wind, until one bright year, 1994, in the bustling heart of Brooklyn. There, a kind human named Noah Diaz, with his courageous Autobot friends, joined forces with those valiant Maximals. Their mission? To bravely stand against the monstrous Unicron and his shadowy herald, Scourge, who wished to claim the key and, oh dear, consume entire worlds. It was a galaxy-spanning war, yes, but one fought with hearts so true, on a very, very personal scale. And now, my curious stars, we shall gently explore the wondrous hum of metal and the brave, tender heart of this story, Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Prepare your imagination for soaring giants made of starlight and steel, for clashes that echo across galaxies, and for tiny, brave human sparks that remind us even the biggest adventures are rooted in courage, even when a grand, hungry shadow seeks to swallow the light. We'll softly trace every whisper of wind over chrome, every powerful stride, and every magical moment that made this journey truly unforgettable. And if these tales spark a little light in your heart, perhaps you'll share a little bit of that magic back, so that these stories can continue to twinkle and grow like stardust scattering across the night sky.
Cube's okay?
You think you can... John.
Don't call it a comeback!
You again. You should have...
I have...
Elena, shut it down!
We gotta give her some talking about.
You've got to be kidding.
Just you and me, Skirt. Let's end this once.
It's about to go down on guard, on guard. It's a...
My little flat!
on
We gotta
guard.
hurry!
I'm about to kill everything.
This world!
We did it! Brooklyn, baby!
Time to show this.
Stop it.
The key myself.
Sacrifice becomes our...
On me!
everything you want.
Let me go, Noah.
One.
Take that and wrap it around the base and then put it around his neck.
Flare. Okay, there's a tall white... Listen to me, you're a soldier now. You gotta go, you gotta go.
No, I'm not.
Evac, the civilian boy with precious car.
Girl, get...
Deserve to live.
They deserve to. Sam.
Go, we got business.
Got deployed.
Or courage that.
Oh, no. Soul spark!
Disgusting.
No sacrifice.
Let's push the cube into my chest. It's you. At the blue.
Our friendlies mixed with bad guys. Targets will be marked. Thanks. Target marked, still waiting.
Take him out!
Sam, put the cube in my...
Hold up.
That has a gained new ones.
Permission to speak, sir.
That bee calling on. Oh,
I'm trying! The car started You're a cross driving by. Stop! Stop! Why don't you... Let's do some of them breathing next. Oh. Now. Pull over! Help! Drive! I got a 1037 and... Nah.
come in. Can you hear me?
Yo, slow down!
Good! Get the oil! Stay hidden! You'll never be a real boy! Huh?
Maybe.
It's like that? Tough guy. I like that. Nah, that's not real, man. Kid, look at this face! The name? Give me a little tap.
They're more like you?
Like, how are you? Human here. Optimus,
Reality. That's our first. No. Hello? 911? No, don't ask me questions, all right? My father...
I need a telephone. That's an emergency Pentagon call. I need a card.
Sorry.
I'm in the middle of a war. You got 10 back walking. Shoot. Okay, it's B-Sox. Sir, we're tracking a special ops team under fire. Nearest AWAC. And if you've seen this shit.
Tango Whiskey at time 0.
Who's closer to kill box 1 Alpha?
Send off feet danger close.
Friendly's in the area.
Strike, tell me.
It's coming! Play the target!
Dark Trigger in the vicinity of the target.
Where's... Get a medic!
And bring me the key.
Here's yours.
Confusion. When an inferior...
Are you okay? I'm just escaping in the same direction. Go! I don't think we can hold these guys off! Oh, I'm so scared.
Get the key!
Here!
So soon. Get it.
myself.
Not up.
Don't be frightened, humans.
And you call yours way me.
Go! Rise! What you do?
You had a gun this whole time.
I'm going to take back Scourge's. I can think of no better. I will end this.
They're getting away.
Listen. They got you. Following me here. So get out of the house.
eBay item 21153.
What is your problem, Sam?
Okay, there's a monster. You have to get in the car. Get in the car. Go, go.
Okay, we're good.
No. The car won't start. Fantastic. I swear to God. Whoa! Did you guys just give me a space rock? What are you doing out here by yourself?
Run, Helena! Position.
No. We must protect the humans.
Oh, Elena, get out of here!
No. Want to protect you people, but have to choose. Please, Noah.
I'm the Maximal that's going to rip
them.
I can't hold it. Remember how
Eraser, no!
do it.
Your time has come.
Yours, Master. Protect.
Here.
All right. I'm gonna go distract Skirt.
We gotta hurry up.
Take cover! You got one. He was mine.
I let it go.
Futile.
This pathetic planet.
Robo, you gotta get out!
It's okay. Home.
Ready, mine. What you got?
That's it. I got him. Tracking him. I got him. They were coming around. All right, we've got him pinned. We've got him pinned.
Somebody out!
I'm in a car with his little criminal friend.
That thing frozen and ready for transport!
Optimus.
What did I get you for?
Who knew?
Let this work. The code on these glasses. I sense the Decepticons are Bumblebee. We can't just leave them the mission. Bumblebee, save the humans. Were we so different? Seen goodness in them. One way to end this war. Tails, I will unite it with unnecessary sacrifice.
What kind exactly?
Inside. They have to lock us in.
Oh, wow.
Right? Technical devices, BlackBerry, key alarm, cell phone. He is a real nasty.
He is from Finland.
See bitty energizer bunny from hell. Banachek, what's going on? Get everyone to the invaders!
MBE-1.
At table! Confiscated.
And unconfiscated.
We do not know what will happen. At stake here, young man. Take him to his car. Oh! I'm ordering you under S7 executive jurisdiction. Play the fate of the world on the kid's Camaro?
You okay? The cube is here, and the Decepticons are not gonna hurt you. Close down. They're not gonna hurt you.
Message from Star. Ocean City is 22 miles away. We're gonna sneak that.
Some kind of radio link?
Yes. It's an old Army radio console. The city, we're gonna find a radio of it.
Human being.
This way, this way, this way! Up there!
Cube's okay?
Cube. The humans have me yet again, Starscream.
Give me a minute, give me a minute. We're hot! We're live! No, no!
Let's find him.
Signal.
How do we call the Air Force?
Morse code. You can use this to transmit.
What the hell was that? Master search.
Authenticated airstrike order from SecDef.
No.
Shoot at my body! To the city!
Roger. Dad, looking out.
Mona! This is like radio crap orbiting the city.
We have your vision.
Back up! Take cover! Back up! Back up!
Retreat!
Bumblebee. Back. Ratchet!
Flow buildings. That's alien. That ain't. Come on.
Army Blackhawk inbound.
Remember Victor. 1.2 clicks north. Here, now!
You want a piece of me?
Sir!
Take that and wrap it around the base and then put it around his neck.
Flare. Okay, there's a tall white. Listen to me, you're a soldier now. You gotta go. You gotta go.
No, I'm not.
Get evac, the civilian boy with precious cargo.
Girl, get.
Deserve to live. They deserve to. Sir.
Go, we got business!
Captain Lloyd.
Or courage that
Oh no!
So smart!
disgusting.
No sacrifice.
Let's push the cube into my chest. It's you. At the... Move!
Our friendlies mixed with bad guys. Targets will be marked. Thanks. Target marked, still waiting. Incoming!
Take him out!
Sam, put the cube in my...
Hold up.
That. Has. But gained new ones.
Permission to speak, sir.
So, we kick off our intergalactic saga not on Earth, but on a lush, alien world that looks like something out of a futuristic nature documentary. This is home to the Maximals, beast mode transformers, who are basically the organic, primal cousins of the Autobots. And they've got this super important glowing artifact, the Transwarp Key, which is apparently capable of tearing holes in space-time itself. Not exactly your everyday car key, is it? Anyway, their serene existence is rudely interrupted by a shadowy cosmic entity known only as Unicron. This guy isn't just hungry for energon, he's got a hankering for entire planets. His metallic maw, a truly terrifying sight, begins to open, ready to swallow their world whole. The air crackles with pure cosmic dread. As Unicron's monstrous presence fills the sky, a swarm of his loyal, terrifying servants, the Terracons, descend, led by the formidable Scourge. Scourge isn't just big, he's got this wicked, almost demonic aesthetic with glowing red eyes and a menacing energy wick that cracks through the air like a thunderbolt. He's also sporting a bunch of Autobot and Maximal insignias grafted onto his armor, like morbid trophies, which is just a delightful touch for a villain, really. The Maximals, led by their wise elder Apolink, put up a valiant fight. Their roars echo across the landscape, mixing with the metallic shriek of Terracon weapons. There's a desperate scramble to escape, a frantic pushing of buttons, and the hum of a ship powering up. Apolink, recognizing the dire situation, makes the ultimate sacrifice, holding off Scourge and his goons long enough for the younger Maximals, including the mighty Optimus Primal, the swift Cheetor, the burly Rhinox, and the graceful Airraiser, to escape with the Transwarp Key. The final agonizing scream of Apolink as Scourge's claw sinks into him is a chilling sound, punctuated by the metallic clang of his body hitting the ground. The Maximal's ship, a sleek, almost organic-looking vessel, makes a desperate jump through a swirling portal, leaving their dying world behind. The air is thick with the dust of destruction, and the ominous silence that follows the portal's closure is almost worse than the battle itself. Flash forward to Brooklyn, New York in 1994, because apparently all cosmic events eventually make their way to Earth, specifically New York. We meet Noah Diaz, a struggling former soldier, played by Anthony Ramos, who's trying to make ends meet for his family, especially his younger brother Chris, who's dealing with a serious illness. Noah's a good guy, but life's just not giving him a break. He's at a job interview, practically begging for a position, and you can practically feel his frustration radiating off the screen as he's told, again, that he's just not quite enough. The rhythmic tapping of the interviewer's pen on the desk is almost as annoying as the rejection itself. He's got that look in his eye, the one that says, "I'm about to do something questionable, but for a good cause." And questionable he does. Desperate for money to pay Chris's medical bills, Noah, with his buddy Reek, decides to boost a fancy Porsche parked in an underground garage. Now, you'd think a Porsche is just a Porsche, right? Wrong. This particular Porsche, with its sleek lines and suspiciously quiet engine hum, is, of course, Mirage, an Autobot. Noah attempts to hotwire it, the click and whir of the mechanism sounding a little too complex for a standard car. Suddenly, the car's console lights up with a mind of its own, the radio crackles with static, and a distinctly robotic voice pipes up, "Hey, don't touch my radio." The sheer surprise on Noah's face is priceless. Before he can even process the fact that the car just talked, Mirage transforms with a magnificent cascade of shifting metal, gears grinding and pistons hissing, into his robot mode right there in the garage. The metallic screech of the transformation is deafening in the enclosed space. Noah, naturally, freaks out, stumbling backward. This leads to a truly chaotic chase scene through the streets of Brooklyn. Mirage, now Noah's unwilling accomplice, is having a blast, zooming through traffic, pulling off impossible maneuvers, and essentially using his transforming abilities to evade the cops. The sound of screeching tires, blaring sirens, and Mirage's delighted, almost childlike exclamations fills the air. He's zipping through tight alleys, narrowly avoiding lampposts, and at one point even creates holographic clones of himself to confuse the pursuing police cars, leading to a hilarious pileup of police vehicles, a symphony of crumpled metal and shattering glass. Noah, strapped into Mirage's passenger seat, is screaming his head off, a mix of terror and begrudging exhilaration. It's a good old-fashioned car chase, but with a sentient, wisecracking robot in disguise, which just elevates the whole thing. The chase ends with the Autobots converging in an abandoned industrial area. Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, RC, and Wheeljack are all there, their massive forms casting long shadows in the dusty warehouse. The sound of their heavy footfalls thuds against the concrete floor. Optimus, ever the stern leader, is not thrilled about Mirage's little joyride. Meanwhile, at a museum, we meet Elena Wallace, an intelligent and resourceful intern. She's meticulously examining an ancient falcon statue, looking for something that everyone else has missed. The quiet rustle of old papers and the gentle click of her magnifying glass are the only sounds in the dimly lit archives. She's a researcher, a puzzle solver, and she accidentally stumbles upon a hidden compartment within the artifact. With a soft click, a small, intricate panel slides open, revealing a piece of something distinctly alien, a pulsating, energy-emitting device that looks less like an ancient relic and more like advanced tech. As she touches it, the fragment hums with a low, resonant frequency, and a beam of light shoots out, piercing through the museum's ceiling and into the night sky, acting like a cosmic beacon. This, of course, is a fragment of the transwarp key, because in these movies, nothing stays hidden for long. That beacon is like ringing a dinner bell for the Terracons. Scourge, Battletrap, and Nightbird, with their menacing transformations and heavy footsteps that shake the very ground, arrive on Earth with a thunderous impact, tearing through the city like a wrecking ball. The sound of their landing is a deep, guttural thud, followed by the clanking of their heavy armor. Their glowing red eyes scan the area, zeroing in on the museum. This sets the stage for a massive brawl. The Autobots, sensing the disturbance, rush to the museum to confront them. The clash of metal, the roar of engines, and the explosive impact of their attacks echo through the night. Optimus Prime, with his iconic metallic voice booming, leads the charge. He's furious, his desire to find a way home for his Autobots overriding almost everything else. The fight is brutal, fast-paced, and filled with satisfyingly heavy blows. Scourge is clearly a cut above the average Decepticon. His blows carry real weight, and his movements are surprisingly agile for such a massive bot. He effortlessly swats aside Autobots, his energy whip crackling as it strikes. Battletrap is a destructive force, crashing through walls, while Nightbird glides with sinister grace, her blades slicing through the air with a menacing whoosh. The air fills with the smell of ozone and burning metal. During the chaos, Elena, still clutching the key fragment, tries to escape. Noah, having been pulled into the Autobot drama, is also there, trying to protect her and the artifact. He's a human, completely out of his depth, but his determination shines through. He dodges laser blasts, the air whistling past his ears, and the ground trembling beneath his feet from the sheer force of the robot battle. The sheer scale of the conflict is emphasized by the tiny, desperate humans scrambling amidst the giant robots. The ground shakes with every impact, sending tremors through Elena's hands as she holds the artifact. Scourge, being the villain he is, eventually gets his claws on the key fragment. As he touches it, a wave of dark energy pulses outwards, and a sinister chuckle rumbles from his chassis. The sound of his metallic fingers closing around the artifact is chilling. With the fragment secured, the Terracons make their escape, leaving behind a trail of destruction and a very worried group of Autobots and humans. The silence after their departure is unnerving, broken only by the groaning of damaged structures and the distant wail of sirens. Back at the Autobot hideout, which is conveniently still a dusty old warehouse because Autobots love a good warehouse, the mood is grim. Optimus Prime, his faceplate contorted with frustration, explains the full gravity of the situation. The transwarp key, he reveals, is not just a device for space travel, it's a direct conduit to Unicron. If Scourge can reassemble it and activate it, Unicron will be able to travel to Earth and consume it, just like he did the Maximal's homeworld. The stakes are, quite literally, planet-ending. Optimus's voice carries the heavy weight of his people's survival. He sees the key as their only way home, a means to return to Cybertron, a desperate hope he clings to with almost reckless abandon. He's so focused on their return that he almost seems blind to the immediate danger. Noah, being the practical human, points out that maybe saving Earth should be priority number one. Mirage, ever the comic relief, tries to lighten the mood with a holographic illusion of a dancing robot, which earns him a stern glare from Prime. The sheer contrast between Optimus's stoic demeanor and Mirage's playful antics provides a moment of much-needed levity, a soft electronic chuckle against the metallic growl of Prime's frustration. Elena, having been dragged into this mess, uses her historical knowledge to shed some light on the key. She explains that ancient texts and folklore from various cultures hint at powerful artifacts and beings that align suspiciously well with the Transformers story. It's always fun when human history conveniently has all the answers to alien problems, isn't it? The Maximals, she deduces, have been on Earth for centuries, hiding, watching, and guarding the other half of the key. This revelation is accompanied by the sound of crumbling parchment and the gentle rustle of old maps being unfurled, bringing a sense of ancient mystery to the high-tech sci-fi. The search for the second half of the transwarp key leads our unlikely heroes to Peru. The journey itself is a mini-adventure. They fly in a cargo plane packed in like sardines, which must be quite a cramped experience for giant robots. The hum of the plane's engines is a constant drone. Landing in the lush, vibrant jungles and ancient mountains of Peru, the landscape is a stark contrast to the grimy streets of Brooklyn. The air is thick with humidity, and the sounds of exotic birds and rustling leaves replace the city's cacophony. Here, they encounter the Maximals, Optimus Primal, a magnificent gorilla bot, his fur-like plating shifting with his movements. Cheetor, a swift cheetah bot who dashes through the foliage with incredible speed. Rhinox, a massive rhino bot whose heavy footsteps make the ground tremble. And the elegant Aerosaur, a falcon bot who soars through the sky with effortless grace, the sound of wind rushing past her metallic wings. Their animal forms blend remarkably well with the dense jungle. Optimus Primal, voiced with a profound wisdom by Ron Perlman, explains their long history on Earth. He talks about how they fled Unicron, how they came to Earth, and how they've been guarding the remaining piece of the key for millennia, waiting for a sign, for a moment when it would be safe to activate it. His voice resonates with centuries of experience, a deep, rumbling sound that echoes through the ancient ruins. He explains Unicron's true nature, not just a giant robot, but a primordial force of evil, a void given form, an entity that exists purely to devour. The revelation that Unicron is not just some enemy, but an existential threat makes the stakes even higher. The sheer cosmic horror of it all is a nice touch. Eraser forms a particular bond with Elena and Noah, sharing her knowledge and concerns. Her metallic chirps and whistles are surprisingly expressive. She tells them about the energy signatures, the ancient markings, and the sheer power of the key. During their exploration, they stumble upon an ancient temple hidden deep within the jungle where the second half of the key is supposedly located. The temple is a labyrinth of traps and puzzles designed to keep out unwanted visitors. This section feels like a scene straight out of an Indiana Jones movie, but with giant robots. Optimus Primal navigates the treacherous pathways with surprising agility for a gorilla, his heavy form thudding lightly as he avoids pressure plates. There are booby traps involving rolling boulders, ancient darts that hiss through the air, and collapsing floors. Wheeljack, with his nerdy enthusiasm, attempts to decipher the ancient mechanisms, muttering technical jargon under his breath, the soft clicks and whirs of his internal processors audible. Noah and Elena, being the only ones small enough to fit into certain passages, often have to lead the way, adding to the tension. The air inside the temple is cool and damp, carrying the scent of ancient stone and earth. The ground crumbles under their weight, the sounds of falling debris echoing in the cavernous chambers. But before they can secure the key, disaster strikes. Airazor, while scouting ahead, is ambushed by Scourge. He manages to infect her with some kind of dark energon, corrupting her circuits. The beautiful, graceful Falconbot is twisted into a monstrous, savage version of herself, her once clear eyes now glowing with a malevolent red light. Her cries change from a majestic call to a guttural shriek, a truly heartbreaking sound. It's a genuinely shocking moment, a betrayal of nature and friendship. The sight of her struggling against the corruption, her wings spasming, is unsettling. This leads to a tragic showdown where Optimus Primal is forced to confront his corrupted friend. The emotional weight of the scene is palpable. Primal's roars are filled with anguish as he battles the creature his friend has become. The metallic clang of their struggle is sharp and painful, each blow echoing the internal conflict within Primal. He eventually has to make the agonizing decision to end her suffering, a guttural roar escaping his chassis as he delivers the final sorrowful blow. The silence after Eraser falls is heavy, a testament to the tragedy. It's a powerful moment that drives home the ruthlessness of Unicron and Scourge. The group eventually locates the second half of the key. It's not just sitting on a pedestal, it's embedded within a complex, ancient mechanism, guarded by more traps and puzzles. The combined efforts of Elena's historical insights, Noah's street smarts, and the Autobots' brute force are needed to extract it. Mirage, ever the improviser, uses his holographic abilities to distract some phantom guardians, creating shimmering illusions that dance in the dimly lit chambers, accompanied by a soft, almost whimsical hum. The sound of ancient stone grinding and gears turning as they manipulate the mechanism fills the chamber. As they finally retrieve the second half, the air around it crackles with raw energy, a low thrumming that vibrates through their very core. With both halves of the transwarp key in their possession, the race is on. Scourge, predictably, isn't far behind. He's furious, his metallic snarl echoing through the valley. The final battle is about to begin, and it's going to be a big one. Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal, two leaders burdened by the weight of their respective species' survival, finally stand united. Prime, who had been so focused on returning home, now understands the universal threat of Unicron. His stern resolve hardens, and his voice carries a renewed sense of purpose. Primal, ever the guardian, has been prepared for this fight for centuries. Their shared determination is a formidable force.
The climax takes place at an ancient, desolate plain, a perfect backdrop for an apocalyptic showdown. Scourge and his Terracons, bolstered by a horde of smaller, almost zombie-like drones called sweeps, launch a full-scale assault. Unicron's massive portal, a swirling vortex of dark energy, begins to open in the sky above, its ominous hum growing louder and more menacing with each passing moment. The very fabric of reality seems to groan under the strain. The air crackles with an almost visible static electricity. The ensuing battle is pure, unadulterated Transformer chaos. Optimus Prime, wielding his iconic sword, charges into the fray, his metallic roar cutting through the din. The clang of his sword against Terracon armor is sharp and resonant, each parry and thrust executed with practiced precision. Optimus Primal, transforming into his mighty gorilla mode, unleashes powerful ground pounds that shake the earth, his fur-like armor bristling with raw power. He barrels through enemies, sending them flying with bone-crunching impacts. Cheetor zips through the battlefield like a blur, slashing at enemies with his sharp claws, leaving streaks of blue energy in his wake. Rhinox charges with the unstoppable force of a freight train, his horn goring through Terracons, accompanied by a deep, guttural grunt. Arcee, with her nimble movements, weaves through the chaos, her blasters spitting rapid-fire bolts of energy with a distinct pew-pew-pew sound. Wheeljack, surprisingly effective in battle, provides support fire, his metallic voice calling out tactical commands. Noah, though just a human, is not sidelined. He gets an unexpected upgrade when Mirage, severely damaged in a previous skirmish, creates a specialized exosuit for him using his remaining holographic energy and transforming abilities. It's a cool, sleek suit, essentially making Noah a mini-transformer, capable of fighting alongside the giants. The sound of the suit assembling around him is a series of satisfying clicks and whirs. This allows him to directly participate in the battle, dodging and weaving, firing plasma blasts with a high-pitched whine. He's no match for the larger bots in a direct fight, but his agility and quick thinking prove invaluable. The main objective is to prevent Scourge from activating the transwarp key. The key is positioned at the center of a large energy-radiating platform, acting as a direct conduit to Unicron. Scourge, with a malevolent grin, is working to insert the two halves and complete the connection. The air around the key pulses with growing intensity, its hum now a throbbing beat, almost like a giant mechanical heart.
A brutal, personal grudge match unfolds between Optimus Prime and Scourge. Prime is driven by fury and a desperate need to protect Earth and his vision for the Autobots. Scourge, fueled by Unicron's dark energy, is a formidable opponent, his movements precise and deadly. His energy whip cracks through the air with a menacing snap, often wrapping around Prime's limbs, dragging him closer for a brutal punch. The blows exchanged between them are incredibly heavy, each impact reverberating through the entire plane. The metallic clang of their fists meeting, the grinding of gears as they grapple, the hiss of Prime's energon leaking, all paint a vivid picture of the sheer force of their combat. Prime takes a serious beating, his resolve tested to its limits. His grunts of effort and pain are almost human-like in their intensity. During the chaos, Mirage takes a devastating hit while protecting Noah. He's impaled by Scourge, his systems flickering, seemingly on the brink of offline. It's a genuinely sad moment, as Noah and the audience have grown to love the wisecracking Porsche. Noah's cry of anguish, a raw sound of despair, cuts through the battle. Mirage's last act, however, is to channel all his remaining energy into Noah's exosuit, empowering him further. The suit glows brighter, the hum of its systems intensifying. This sacrifice fuels Noah's determination. Noah, remembering a crucial detail Elena pointed out about the key's design, realizes there's a way to overload it. He makes a daring dash towards the key, dodging laser fire and massive robot limbs. The sheer audacity of a human running amidst such giants is both terrifying and inspiring. The wind whistles past him as he sprints, the ground rumbling from explosions. Optimus Primal, recognizing Noah's plan, covers him, unleashing a torrent of fury on the surrounding Terracons. With a desperate surge, Noah reaches the key. He performs a quick, risky maneuver, jamming a piece of Scourge's own broken weapon into a critical slot on the transwarp key. The air around the key immediately goes haywire, pulsing erratically, its thrumming intensifying to a painful throb. The sheer energy feedback is visible, causing sparks and arcs of electricity to erupt from the device. This causes the key to destabilize, and the portal above begins to shrink and collapse, letting out a horrific cosmic roar from Unicron as his connection is severed. The sound is a deep, guttural bellow, a creature denied his meal. In a final, epic confrontation, Optimus Prime, fueled by vengeance for his fallen comrades and the near destruction of Earth, delivers a crushing blow to Scourge. He rips the transwarp key from Scourge's chest, tearing through armor and circuits with a final, desperate roar. The sound of rending metal is sickeningly satisfying. Prime then delivers a decisive, devastating punch, literally tearing Scourge's head off. The metallic crunch as Scourge's head detach, followed by the heavy thud of his lifeless body collapsing to the ground, is the definitive end to the immediate threat. The collective sigh of relief from the remaining heroes is almost palpable, though no actual sound is made by the robots. The immediate crisis averted, the dust begins to settle. The portal to Unicron closes with a final echoing pop, leaving a clear, albeit smoke-filled, sky. The Autobots and Maximals stand among the wreckage, battered but victorious. They've saved Earth, but at a cost. Mirage is indeed gone, leaving a heavy silence among the Autobots. Prime looks at the transwarp key, now a useless, inert piece of metal, no longer capable of taking them home. His initial desire to return to Cybertron is now tempered by a new understanding of their role as guardians. Optimus Primal and the Maximals, having fulfilled their millennial-long duty, choose to remain on Earth, embracing their new home and new allies. Their commitment to Earth is a quiet, powerful moment of resolution. Noah and Elena, having played their crucial human parts, share a moment of quiet relief. They're just two ordinary people who stepped up when the world needed them most. The subtle whir of Noah's exosuit powering down is a small sound, but it signifies his return to normal, yet not quite. The experience has clearly changed them both. The Autobots, still stranded on Earth, now have a new purpose: to defend this planet, their adopted home. Prime's gaze, once fixed on distant stars, now settles on the horizon of Earth. The movie ends with Noah trying to get back to a semblance of normal life. He's still struggling with job hunting, but he's got a new perspective and a new confidence. The sound of a car door opening and closing as he heads to an interview is mundane, but it carries a different weight now.
He's applying for a regular, low-wage security job. During his interview, a mysterious man, played by Michael Kelly, approaches him. He reveals that he knows about Noah's recent extracurricular activities and offers him a much better, albeit highly secretive, job. The man slides a card across the table, revealing the logo of G.I. Joe. It's a clear and deliberate setup for a future crossover, connecting the Transformers universe to another beloved Hasbro property. The sudden reveal of the familiar logo, accompanied by a subtle, almost iconic military-grade hum in the background, is a fun nod to what might come next, leaving the audience with a tantalizing "what if" hanging in the air. The final shot is of Noah's slightly bewildered but intrigued expression. This movie, for all its giant robot battles, really found its heart in the struggles of Noah and the camaraderie between him and Mirage. It made the high stakes feel personal rather than just abstract. The Maximals added a fresh, primal dynamic to the Transformers lore, and Scourge was a genuinely menacing villain. It felt like a return to form for the Transformers franchise, balancing the spectacle with some actual character development and emotional depth, giving us a reason to care about the fate of these magnificent machines and the humans caught in their war. It reminded us that even in the face of cosmic threats, the bonds we form and the choices we make are what truly define us. Ultimately, Transformers: Rise of the Beasts is a roaring success that feels like a vital shot of energy for the franchise. It delivers on the action, expands the lore in exciting ways, and crucially gives us characters, both human and robot, to genuinely root for. It's a fun ride with a lot of heart, paving the way for even bigger adventures.